put that right there. Hello, everyone. Oh boy, been a while. Take my cell phone out of my pocket. I got all this stuff in my pockets. Hold on. Got my wallet, earbuds, cell phone. Got it all. All right, we are going to work on. I'm kind of interested to come up with a different kind of elemental damage like system for detecting damage. I don't like the elements in the current version of the mod because I just kind of went with the damage types. So like gravity mage and stuff, I want to be more traditional. I want it to be like a shadow mage, you know, holy mage, blah blah blah, stuff like that. Nature. Oh, that's good. That's good. So I'm going to build. We're gonna hop in the game. I think I got like the basis of what I need to do. I'm going to uncomment this. And I'll say if this does not equal to none. Figured it's a good time to jump into something new. Just had the 2 updates there. Fixed a bunch of stuff. Didn't crash yet. There we go. Okay. So let's go over here to our test subjects. Look at this bear. He knows what's going on. Yes, he does. So I should take out a weak version of this, my projectile spell. Because this hits for 24 points of damage. Boop. Boop. Ah, here we go. I got a couple rust orbs. What's this one? 6 damage. Rolled really well on that. What's that? 7 damage. See, this is the thing. Like, some people are like, oh, my first rust orb was bad. It's like, man, it's RNG. I don't know what to tell you, dude. You are unlucky. There we go. So I got a weaker spell now. So 6 damage. So technically, right now, regular rust orb is, I put in a water element to test because water doesn't exist. I think I need to pop this over here. Sorry, buddy. Oh, you know what? I reset it back to rust, so that's good. So that was the rust element that it just got blasted with. What if I gotta think where I was adding all this stuff. I think I could close that out. I think I want to do it in the projectile. That bear's freaking out right now. Oh my god! Police! Help! Okay, so it should be right down here, right? So that was rust. And then I can do something here where I say water. So if I use any focus now, it's going to be considered a water element. So I can put on the poison. Look at the bear freaking out. So it says hit by rust still. Oh, it's because of this new element. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change quite a bit for this to work, but I think the change is gonna be well worth it. just need to figure out what elements I'm going to put in. There we go. So that technically would have been water. So let me undo that. Instead of enum damage type, I'm gonna try and change a bunch of things here. Just because I know what direction I want to go in, I might as well just jump right in. So it should be enum elemental damage source. I think that's what I want it to officially be named. Oh, wait, no. That's not what I wanted to do. I want the enum. Here we go. Ah, shoot. You know what? I think I'm using this. Yeah. I am reusing this enum. Now, I don't think I want it to say this spell elements. I don't think I want that. I think I want this to be like enum magic elements. Maybe that is a better name for this. Or better yet, instead of that, make it singular instead of plural. Yeah, because enum damage type instead of types, right? So, which means I'm going to have to change a bunch of things. First, I need to shut down the game. It's about to be really upset at me. It's all right, game. We'll get through this together. Just you and I against the world. That make you feel better? There's gonna be a lot of errors. Now I'm gonna have to fix everything I just broke. Look at it all. It's beautiful. Only 8 errors. All right. Cool. Boop. Okay, so what is this? What am I doing here? Okay, so this is the on entity damage received. So if it does not equal none, then I give it an element. All right, so that's good. I need to write a note to myself because I already know how I need to expand this. So we are going to, whoops, I'm going to put in a summary right here. I'm going to say, it didn't do it. Interesting. Now it's not auto doing it for me. All right, fine. I'll just do this. There we go. So I can say use this as the key method. I'm not ready to make this yet. I got to propagate it to a bunch of other things first. I use this as the key method when checking damage source versus elemental damage source. There we go. So basically what I'm going to have to do is check to see if the incoming attack has the tag for elemental type. If it does have it and it's none, or if it doesn't have it, right, I can do 2 checks, then I'm going to default to the original damage, basically. All right, so that's that. I'm going to have to change a couple more things like this. Boop. Boop. And boop. So that should be 4 of my errors. And where am I? Rust orb, of course, rust orb. Boop, boop. And boop. And I just got to change it here. Really? That's it for my footprint? I thought that all the spells would have just been royally pissed. Ah, here we go. Okay. 93 errors. That's better. That's what I was expecting. Yeah, right? Because I have it like in a lot of different things. For the spellcasting tool, definitely. Definitely. Alright, so that's an enum modifier. If it equals fire... Oh, I'm gonna have to... I need to make a decision right now. Should I have a change in Rust Orb? Should I have the focus, the offhand focus, change the spell, or should I have it to where it can enhance a certain spell element type? That is the question. Because it was cool having like polymorphic kind of spells, but it is a royal pain in the ass to add to that system. So I guess that's the first question I need to ask myself. Before I do anything else in this, because this is all of the... I don't have all of the original elements in. So I'm just going to go to the top. We're going to just go to the top. Here we go. Cast bar. Boop. Oh, but this would be another thing. So do I want the polymorphic spells? Or should I just give you something like Rust Orb, Fire Orb, right? Like, I can do all of the orb spells, but they can all be separate spells. And then you can pick and choose what element you want. And then if you want to make a focus, an offhand focus, and hold it, I can have it to where it will increase the damage of that particular element. Maybe that would be a better way, because at least in the beginning, if you roll, like, garbage, you roll something really, like a really bad Rust Orb, or Fire Orb, or whatever, you could at least have an offhand that will increase the damage by, like, maybe 1 or 2, right? Like, some type of amount. I'm thinking maybe I don't want to do the polymorphic kind of spells. I really should have... Although some of them would be kind of cool. You know, I'm going to keep it in. I'm going to keep those systems in. Ready to continue. This is going to get upset for other reasons. Instead of... I'm just going to do a search and replace. I know what all these other ones are going to be, and they're going to come up red again. Because I do not have all of those elements in. I'm trying to get away from those elements. Okay, what is this? Where am I right now? This is Projectile Rust Orb. Really? Oh, shoot. I have my Empowered Rust Orb still. Where the hell is this? This needs to, like, go away. Whoops. I gotta get rid of this. Oh, man. Yeah, this is... Oh, man. It's like peeling back an onion sometimes. I totally forgot this existed. Where is it? Empowered. It's right there. Alright, you know what? It's gonna be pissed. Get rid of it. We're just going to continue on. That's going to make even more things aggravated. That was back in the time when I was going to have Rust Orb be a tier 1 spell, and then you get a tier 3 version of it, and that's it. So that was the empowered version, but then I just made it all 1, and life was so much easier. Alright, spell base. Alright, so anything that says it is E-spell elements, make it Enum magic element. So again, anything here, boop, replace the 5. I was hoping to get feedback in the Discord, honestly, with like what elements should be in here, and like no one has said anything. Everyone's starting to talk about like making like mandatory like mage towers. I'm like, what? What? Hey QP, how's it going? I'm gonna look at this. So I'm looking at the offhand. Keep scrolling down. Okay, so in here I'm getting the element type. Wait, no one said anything about the elements? No, I did. I asked, like, I asked you last night about what elements I should have, right, Vexus? And then we're going into like classes and stuff. I just need to know like fire, ice, lightning, nature, shadow, right? Darkness. Like what are the names? What are the core elements at least to start, because I can always expand. A Rust Orb should be a tier 1 spell, and instantly upon learning should do 4d12 plus 20. Yeah, eat shit damage. So you want the empowered version. How you doing, Arondis? That's surprising. You'd figure at least one person would say the kind. Like, yeah, it was pretty basically like a poll. Like, hey, what elemental mage would you like to be? You know, and if I see enough of the same, I'll add that element. Like fire's going in. I have a thing for fire. I also like lightning, so I would go back and forth between them. But then, like, I mean, no one else said anything. They're literally talking about making it mandatory to build a mage tower to have, like, the Sanctum work. And people are gonna pitchfork me if I do something like that. Man, they'd be knocking down my door. Why are you making this more complex? Damn you, Vice. You don't really play your mod, do you? Oh god, I'm gonna have to redo all of this too. Oh boy, this is gonna be a huge overhaul. This is 84 instances. Oh my god, this is gonna be enormous. Freaking enormous. Alright, Alright, how am I adding this? Okay, so I'm making a dictionary. What am I doing with these? Look at this. Look at what I'm doing with this dictionary. This is ridiculous. Good job, Past Vice. But damn. All the nerd sweat that went into this. Ooh. Oh, and it dumps us off right back here. Alright. Fire! Yeah. Shakes fist. That's so dumb. Shakes fist in here. I mean, I like a mage tower, right? But honestly, if anything, I was thinking, and I'm not going to, but I was thinking about making the Sanctum a multi-block structure. I just like the Minecraft enchanting table, right? And you have the books on the side and like everything, you know. I wanted like to make a little room, and then you put this in there, and then you put bookshelves around. You could put your, but I know it's more role-playing for me. I'm not going to really do it. There's not going to be any restrictions on it besides what's already there. But I don't play my mods at all during playtesting. Have you seen the first iteration of Ostrich Flea Speeds? That reminds me of my mod with the amount of hollows that like spawned in the world. I was like, you know, I'll do it a little less than drifters, but then I restricted it to only surface, and they were like all over the place. They could see you through walls. They could smell the fear. Person bolt on crack had no chance of catching them. They're lightning fast. They just had the speed force is what it was. Alright, ooh, I'm gonna have to change this. What is this? Why do I have this in entity projectile base? Does this sometimes do double damage? No, right? I wouldn't be that bad at coding. I don't know, I would be, but... I wouldn't be that bad. I'm gonna put this over here. Hold on. Hold on, because this is Rust Orb. Okay, so this projectile is something different. Weird. You know what? It's gonna become an elemental projectile. It's taking on this whole thing. It's doing it. We're doing it live. Man, and nothing like reiterating over, like, you know, changing something in a system you already made. To kind of humble you. You start to get confident in your abilities, right? And then you start looking at the past things you did, and you're like, ugh. Why did I do that? Here we go. Alright, so instead of damage source, it's going to be elemental damage source. We're going to have to extend it. There we go. I'm going to do the same thing down here. Actually, you know what? It's going to be identical to this. There it is. I don't know why I hit it like that. Oop. Oh, wrong place. Right here. We'll put our comma right here. And this has to be elemental damage source. There we go. So if I ever use this projectile base in anything, it will at least be able to tap into the elemental damage system. Finally learned that no, I can't just yeet this into mod TV without loading it on the server first. QP Tech, that was the same as me, right? Like, it happened it snagged me a couple of times before I smartened up, right? And I'm like, oh, this worked perfectly fine. I'll just export it and throw it up. I don't really need to test. And then it like doesn't start and it crashes on startup. And I'm like, whoops, because someone's like, my game won't load like 5 minutes after. I think it was my ViesCraft Machines mod. I'm like, what do you mean your game won't load? Mine was working fine. I went to pull it up and there were all these errors that I somehow missed. So I at least throw it up on my you know, just load it up in the real game first. I mean, it was partly trying to be immersive too, but Minecraft didn't tell you to pick out individual books off the shelves like VS does. Yeah. Spawn conditions chance 1.0. Oh god. I was going to say 1.0, they're going to be very prolific around this. Also, to be fair, you've done an overhaul before. I know it wasn't great and a lot of work, but you're a lot happier with it afterwards. Yeah. I mean, this is going to be a great overhaul. If people want to use real, like, fantasy elements, like, they'll be able to tap into this mod, right? Like, this is all public. So anyone that uses this mod here can tap into Rustbound Magic. You'll be able to pull up elemental damage source, and you'll be able to put, you know, whatever the element is. And honestly, if people want to make more elements, I can just add it to the enum for them. And then they can have that element type and then do whatever they want with patching. Like, it's going to be still a pretty open system, and it is going to be better. I just got to keep telling myself that. It is going to be better. This is something we need to copy and paste here. Copy, paste. There we go. So I will need this. Where is it? Here we go. This also needs to come right down here. Because the idea is, I'm not sure if... I'm liking the idea more and more at, like, tier 3 and 4. Rust Orb, like, you could still get Rust Orb. But it doesn't, like, polymorph. I want you... Like, if you're a fire mage, I want to give you, like, fire-specific spells at that point, starting forward. I find this overhaul... I find things to overhaul because I've learned more since I originally did whatever stupid thing. Right? And that's what I'm seeing here. I'm looking at some of the stuff and I'm like, oh god. Like, it really does need an overhaul, huh? How did this work before? Was I just lazy or did I just not know? I'm like, lazy doesn't sound like me, but sometimes, right? Enum... Magic element. That's what we want. Boop. Oh my god, resist elements. No. Okay. Alright, I'm going to do something. It's going to help out. We're gonna hop into here. I'm gonna put the original... Oh, I have it. Frost, electricity, gravity, heal, poison. Awesome. No wonder why it's not yelling at me. These are the original elements. I want to phase those out, and we're going to put real things. Like, rust is going to be an element. Fire is an element. I mean, water would make sense to have that be an element. I would like to have like nature. I got some ideas down here, but I just don't want 10 at start. I'm gonna get rabbit holed in the details, right? Feature creep. All right, I gotta keep going. I'm procrastinating. Boop. 2 occurrences. Sounds good. Oh my god, all this stuff. Resist elements 2. Boop. Is this public control C, control V? What does this do, right? That sounds like the way I code. This looks like it may be something that I want. What does it do? What changed now? Let's just paste it in. I don't think anything... Oh, well, look, the block's on fire and it crashed my world. That's what it does. Oh, sweet. My house burned down. I corrupted the chunk. Oop. Oh my god, all this stuff. I gotta fix summon light too. This is gonna be like so many spells. Oh my god. That's alright. Look at this game trying to like autofill for me. Or not this game, but like this. Like, look at it. It actually, it was right. Tab. There we go. Sweet. Tab. Okay, this may be faster. Tab. It learned! This one I'm just going to do a search and replace. Look at that. 6 errors gone. We're down to 17. Ooh, yeah. Man, there's a Dave & Buster's opening up in like the mall near me. I am excited to have that place open. Like an adult, like Chuck E. Cheese, sign me up. And it's great because it's like right in the same, my gym that I go to is in the, like the mall around here. So I can't wait. I can just hit the gym and then I can go over to Dave & Buster's. Get some pizza, right? There we go. All right. Let's see if there are any more errors. Can I start the game? Will it be okay? Yes. All right, let's get back in. Chopped on my resist heal armor. Be a detriment to my allies. The resist heal. I could put that in too. Because technically there will be a healing element. I am excited to have different, I still have a Dave & Buster's reward gold card. Actually stopped doing many years ago. Last time I went into DMV and flashed the gold card, I got some funny looks. I kind of wondered if they had something like that. I would probably invest in it. I'm like, I'll be here enough. You'll know me by name. Maltese, hey, how's it going? I really want Dave & Buster's, though. Need your mod in my VS modeling to make my fondling smoother. All right, let's see if this element is actually working now. Where are my test subjects? Come here, bear. Wait, did I just... Yeah, I have the tier 4 rust orb. Let's get the weaker version. And this is for everyone that thinks that you can't make higher versions of these spells. Oop. I got 2 versions here. That does 7 damage, and this one does 6. It happens. RNG flips both ways, everyone. Alright? RNG flips both ways. So I'm wondering if it's still going to be a poison orb. Sorry, bear. Oh, wait. This is the crappy one. Whatever. Hit by poison. Sorry, bear. This is for science. Wait. Sorry, no. Don't run into that. Hold on, I want to change my element. This should just be rust. Damn it, stand still. There we go. Yep, that was rust. Let's do fire. Where's my offhands? Here we go, fire. You know what? We're going to use the advanced fire focus. Damn it. Stop running! There we go. Yep, hit by fire. Yeah, buddy. Alright, so that works. Now, I just need to know what elements people want. All I need to know. I would like to have 4 or 5 elements. That was frost. Sweet. I'm gonna say, don't run. And lightning. Yeah, looks like that's good. Oh. I'm sorry, Bear. Hold on. I got you, buddy. You wait right there. Hold on. Let's get rid of run speed here. There we go. I'll get you back on your feet, buddy. Death, you can't escape this with death. I'm sorry. Wait. You know what I need to do first? I need to summon the corpse because he's like in the fence. He's gonna like glitch through. I know his trick. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, damn it. Okay, empty hand. All right, where's summon corpse? I want to put in corpse explosion so freaking bad. There it is. Freaking corpse explosion. It's gonna be epic. Oh, you bombs, just bombs. How is it going with this damage, or how is it going with the damage element? It's actually working pretty well. I need to do one more thing where I tie in the new elements with the elemental modifier system. That way, you know, if it's weak against gravity, gravity would do twice as much damage. Frost should do half as much. So that's the next step. I just wanted to make sure that I'm actually seeing that the damage tag, right? You know, on the damage, the projectile. Is it okay to use ViesCraft items copyright-wise, by the way? I'm not selling it. And no one's come knocking, so yeah, for now. So you play WoW, huh? Electricity orb. Wait a minute, I'm reviving you. Wait, no. I'm summoning you to the middle. I don't trust your ass. There we go. Boop. And technically, they're not complete rip-offs. I do recolor and resize and do a bunch of things to them. But they do have most of the good stuff in it. Alright. I'll let you rest up a little bit. You know what? I will heal you. You are welcome, sir and or madam. Don't run. This is gonna take forever. Such a weak spell. But I am hitting him with heal damage. Boop, boop. Alright, let's clear some of this stuff out. A surface wraith. I'll summon one. There you go, buddy. Live free. Alright. Yeah, this is pretty good. Pretty good. Now, let's make it to where... Okay, let me see if gravity damage does more damage to this bear. Oh my god, I gotta heal it a bunch. That's poison. Let's get the healing. Be the gravity focus. Alright, just stay still. 18 health is good enough. Ad. Haven't seen any ads in a while. Need to search for Twitch compatible ad block. Yeah, you probably do. Alright, so this does what? This does 6 damage. So it has a weakness to gravity, so it should do 9 points of damage. And he's got 19 health. And it did 9 points of damage. Good, good. So it should have a resistance to frost. I may not have to change anything. Oh my god, thank you, Past Vice. Thank you. Oh gosh. So this should do only 3 damage. 10 to 7. Frick yeah. Oh, thank god I don't have to touch any of that. So, okay, so what if I do something like water, right? I did not have a water attribute. So let me go into my patches. We are going to patch the wolves. What do you have? Weakness to fire, resistance to poison. I'm going to give you a weakness to water. I'm going to give you a weakness to water. Boop. Right, where are all my patches? Right in here. Recipes. Here we go. Patches. Elemental patches. Vanilla creatures. Wolf. Are you males or females? Damn it. Why does there have to be a difference? Female, female. Okay, so I'll do it to the female. Boop. Alright, so we are going to add a weakness to, instead of fire, this is going to be water, right? Because that's going to be one of my elements. Now, I'm not sure if I could just do a reload or if the game has to, like, reload. I'm not sure. We will find out. If the tag changes, then we'll know. Here's your elements: fire, flame, plasma, and lava, and flare. You forgot sun. Weakness to fire. Yeah, I may have to actually log out and log back in. Gracefully shut down. And that indeed did patch. Okay, it did patch the female wolf there. Wanted to make sure we're on the same page. Right, log back in. You have your mod in the mods folder unpacked, then you don't, otherwise you do. Oh, for reloading? Well, some things I can hot reload, other things I can't. It depends on if I had it to where some things I load, like when the mod first starts. There we go, water. Like this system, it puts the it writes the block or the entity behavior for my elemental modifiers right when the game starts. And then if these things were to spawn in the game, it would then, you know, trigger it. Without that, it wouldn't. I would have had to spawn new wolves. I guess I could have done that. But yep, looks like we have water. So now I have to manipulate my rust orb spell to be the water element, which is easy to do. We're gonna close all these tabs. I got a lot of tabs open right now. Got a lot of tabs. I want the projectile for rust orb. There it is. Okay, and right about here, okay, instead of the rust element, it's gonna be water. So rust orb is now gonna be water. I really wish this thing would not be on top all the time. It kills me. It kills me. It griefs me so often. Hot reloading is fire. Hot reloading is awesome. To be able to reload assets, you need what I described above. Hot reload works fine. Yeah, a hot reload does work. All right, buddy. Let's do this. So you have 14 health. This is a 6 damage. Yep. So it should do 9 points of damage to you. 14 to 8. No! It didn't work. Wait. It said hit by rust. Hold on. Hit by rust, huh? That's weird how it said hit by rust. Okay. Storb. Oh, is it? Yeah, 6, 12. All right, you need to rest a little bit. You. Oh, wait, is it projectile base? Is that what's doing the damage right now? Let me look at Rust Orb. Let me look at the Rust Orb spell, because I have a couple types of projectiles. Let me make sure that I'm actually modifying the right one. I gotta clear some of the stuff out. Again, it was past Vice, right? Didn't know what he was really doing. Found a way that worked, just kind of leaned into it. Didn't care about the future. That was destroying the planet. You know what I mean? Wait, what the hell am I looking for again? Okay, my projectile. I'm like, oh man, I got caught up in that story. What an emotional roller coaster. Alright, Rust Orb 1, here it is. Okay, so it is this. Oh, no wonder why. Wait, okay, never mind. I don't have... I thought I had an offhand. So it should be this. Let's scroll down. Let me look up damage. Source. Well, it should be water. And then that's the elemental type. Okay, this thing needs to go away. Oh, it said hit by water. It actually did update. Maybe I just didn't fireball it in. Okay, what about you? Hit by water. Okay, so that's good. But it did not take away more health than it should have here. Let's go into the mod system for it. So in here's where all the magic happens. This is where some of the magic oh. Okay, I remember what I did here. I remember. Oh shoot. Alright, I'm gonna have to make some changes in here because I'm statically looking for the original elements. I think I may have to redo this section to be a little more dynamic. Hey, thank you for the follow. Actually, you can configure a project in Visual Studio for Hot Reload to work. Yeah, she can. Yes, she can. It took a little bit. It did take a little bit because I had to make sure where I was putting the compiled like DLL. I had to change my file structure and then point to the right path in my launch settings for it. So it's a lot better now, but it did kind of suck before. How did I do this? Wow, I was really horrible with this. I just didn't care. So I have resist elements. Okay, that's what I did. So for the fire type, this is what the resist elements does, and then this is what the resist fire did. Okay, I think it's going to be in calculating stats. Or maybe not. Oh, I remember when I did this. I was so young. I just statically set all the creatures to have their tags. Oh, memories. I didn't know what I was doing. It was the 80s, man. Alright, so what I'm thinking about is not this. What I'm thinking about is not this, I don't think. Looks like I'm putting the tag on. There was something... Oh, man, where was it? One of these files has it to where, like, when incoming damage was happening, it would intercept it and then modify the damage accordingly. I vaguely remember where it is. I guess it's not in here. It's not in here. It's not there. It is... I have a behavior for this. Wait a minute. I bet it's in there. Where are you? Elemental damage modifiers. Oh, wait, is this... This is where I was. This is where I was before. Oh my gosh. All right. Fire, frost, electricity. Here we go. We got some stuff here. Spawn entity. All right, so this is the elemental drops. This is on entity death. The info text, I remember all of this, so I can display... Shoot, it's not here? Maybe it's not here. Yeah, because... Oh, this is my item drops. Alright, we're getting closer. We are getting closer. Let me... It should be on damage received. You know what? Let's look at the main file here. I'll see what I add to these entities as they spawn in. So we got the buff system, we got the research, magic knowledge. Those are the stat attributes. Go a little further down. That's my transmutation tag. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm doing it all through patches. Weird. I'm totally missing where this is. Totally missing where this is. When I find it, I'm gonna be like, oh, I bet it was hidden in one of the files. I have a habit of like minimizing something and then missing because, you know, they changed it to this tiny little stupid carrot now. Hate that change. All right, calculate JSON attributes. So we're pulling from the dictionary, which I am making here. Minimize that. So on player joined, elemental modifier player. Okay, so that's the player stuff. I need the elemental modifier NPC. Jesus Christ, it was in the same place. Oh my god, didn't I just say that? Elemental modifier NPC, okay. So it'd be damage times the strength amount, right? But I have it for heal, so I have weakness. Damage source, that's my problem here. I can't use damage source. I need to use my elemental damage source. Yeah, and it's going to be unhappy. Yep. Show potential fixes. Boop. There we go. That's what it is. Because water doesn't exist in just damage source. Let's put on some different music. I'm not really feeling this. What should I put on? We can do a little Donkey Kong Country. Kinda stuck. Wait, I like this song. Hold on. Does it have hot like keys here? All right, where is it? Where is it? Hot head pop. There we go. Perfect. So I'm gonna have to change it for like everything here. All right, and then we are getting on damage source. I think what I need to do is oh shoot, I'm gonna have to change this stuff too. Okay, so I do have some stuff to change. Damage. I'm not sure if it's gonna mess things up if I just cast this to what I need. Know what I mean? Let's kind of scroll up a little bit, see where we're at here. Health on damage. I mean, because I could do like elemental damage source. That would make it happy. And technically that wouldn't be bad because I'm extending a damage source. So it's going to have everything damage source has. It's just adding my elemental attributes that I can look for. So I think that is perfectly fine. We'll see. I mean, it either works or it crashes in my face. Destruction. Perfect. All right, let's see if this worked. I'm just gonna shut down. I know I messed with things. I messed with stuff for the methods. Oh, I was going to say, not feeling your Mario classics. You know, I am kind of feeling my Mario classics. I'm turning this off. Bring me some Mario. Pull up this playlist here. No, we'll go with Sonic. We'll go with Sonic. There we go. Perfect. Bump it up a little bit, just a little bit. There we go. All right, I just built it. It's successful. Let's start the game. While we get in, for luck, I'm going to open up this Mountain Dew Baja Blast. So I'm going to punch these things first to see if anything's screwed up. If the game crashes, then we'll know something's bad. Oh, man. Ooh, that is sweet. Ah, it's making my eye twitch. Water. Wait. Oh, I punched it, and it was unhappy. So it is unhappy. Unable to cast object, damage source, to type elemental damage source. Rustbound magic. So it is in my modifier. So it's the cast that I put in there. Okay. I'm okay with that. There's a way around it. Way around it. Let's go back into... Do I have a window open? This guy right here. Alright. So where exactly are you unhappy? Elemental damage source. Oh wait, no, that's not it. On entity receive damage. What line? Come on, give me a line. 58. Ooh, way up here. I call bullshit. Oh, wait. Entity behavior, elemental damage modifier, RM. That is something different. It's this guy right here. Line 58. This right here. Oh, my print statement's no longer valid. Alright, so I mean, what if I comment that out? Maybe I can't call it like that. Alright, we're gonna shut down. I know, I made a mistake. If I close it out, it never happened, right? I think it's gonna have an issue again. I just want to see why it's having... Because this worked fine before. Although, you know what? I don't know if it did, because I never punched anything with that. I have a feeling I should keep this in. What I probably want to do is say, if this doesn't equal null, is probably what I want. Right, so I could copy that. So if it doesn't equal null, although with this it always... Fuck it. Let's see if it if it gets upset at line 61. Come here, buddy. Eh. Well, now it is line... Unable to cast object. Okay, so it is unhappy in the same thing. At received damage, entity. On entity received damage. I mean, I know it's unhappy, and I think it's unhappy because of... Ooh, where is it? It's not there. It's not in the projectiles. Do I have it popped out? It's in here. It's in here. I think I need to find a different way to do this. So what's happening? On health changed, right? I'm doing an event here. So on damage, I may have to add something here where I do an on damage delegate, and then I need to pipe in my damage, my elemental damage source. So I think I'm gonna need something in like with this. Captain Oates, morning Vice. I say morning because I woke up and thought that it was early for you to be streaming, but didn't realize how late it was. Damn, man, you just woke up? Oof. I got like a whole day in. Oh, man. Ooh. Ooh. Good morning, Oates. Good morrow to ye, sir. This is what's screwing me up here. This right here. So, we're gonna have to figure something out. Entity behavior. Because I think I can, like, put my own kind of event in here. God, is it bad that every time I run into something like this, my instinct is to, like, you know, it'd be nice if I could just harmony patch it in. Like, harmony patch what I need. And then I gotta stop myself. Because I don't want to harmony patch anything. I don't need Harmony's help. Yes, I'm vaguely sure about that. Yes. Thought it was morning stream and was surprised. Nah, man. the day's been going on for all of us, Oates. Oh, man. I mean, how can I add this? Right, entity received damage. This is what's getting me caught up here. Oh my god, do I put in a harmony patch? Is what's happening right now? Is it going to be recorded in this stream that I finally fall to the dark side for this one thing? It's a gateway drug though. You use it once, you're going to get hooked. Can you formulate the problem again? All right, so when entities are taking damage, it is I'm piggybacking off of this right here, right? So if there's any damage happening, I intercept it and I pass it through to see like what the damage source was. In the old way my mod worked, I just tied into the damage sources that were already in the game, but I'm using my new elemental damage source. So it's crashing because damage source is not my elemental damage source, right? So I need to make one of these event on damage delegates or that will take in my damage, my enum damage source. Now, my first instinct was, well, what is this, line 67? We could maybe harmony patch. we could maybe harmony patch this bad boy in. But and then I would say on elemental damaged. Is your elemental damage source its subclass of vanilla damage source? Yes, it is. I extend the vanilla damage source. And then I basically just add the elemental type. So it does piggyback off, but it is unhappy casting this, casting my elemental damage to damage source. It is very unhappy. I can feel the tears through the screen. Enough drama. Let's get back into this. Because I bet you it'll be fine if I remove these casts. Unless I cast it like, nah, see, it's not gonna want to do that. Boop. Pass it around where vanilla 1 is used. Where are you casting it? Well, I'm casting it here, right? So I'm doing for the calculations here on health, on damage. right? Like I'm just kind of I'm looking to see like if I detect that on damage, then I'm intercepting it with this for the elemental modifier NPC in this case, which is taking the raw damage source. But see, I don't think that would work because on damaged, like it's looking for, even though I'm extending it, I mean it's not seeing that information. Like I would have to change it here. Like that guy right there needs to be elemental damage source. Playing super late, brother Oats. You just woke up. This is your morning. What I get for playing super late with Americans. Yeah, sure. Blame it on us. You know what, Oats? I was driving down the highway today. You know, when the rest of the world wakes up, right? so I'm out amongst us other early birders. And thanks to you, like they're doing construction on the road and they're like, oh, you know, like emergency pull off, you know, like 1,500 feet. And I'm like, man, thanks to like Oats, I can never see that as not dirty again, right? Like, you ruined it. So I just wanted you to know that. Thank you, Oats. I thought the crash was reverse. It's trying to cast a regular damage source into elemental when it's not elemental. Well, the elemental, it extends damage source. So it has all of the stuff. It has damage type, source. It has all of that stuff. It just has that extra value in there. I'll show you. This is what it has. If I could find it. I'm getting so many files now. There we go. Damage source. See, it literally just extends damage source, and then I add in my elemental type. That's all it's doing, right? But see, what's happening here is damage source is the thing, and this is what I think is screwing me over, right? Because let's go back to here. So again, right? This is one of those, like, I'm listening, right? I'm listening for on damage. When it happens, I am running it through my elemental system. So, but it's locked into just regular damage source. So it doesn't matter, right? You know, am I overthinking this? Underthinking it? I just don't know. Make an if statement like damage source is, but see, the damage source is never going to be elemental, right? Because of this, like it's not ever looking for elemental damage source. It's going to be searching for damage source. Although, wait a minute, you may be onto something, because damage source could still come in. Right? Damage source could still come in. I think you're onto it. I think you got it. I think so. So let me peel back the onion first here. Let's just undo all this stuff here. Undo it all, right? Back to the tried and true regular damage source. Let me make sure my stuff isn't blowing up. Oh man, soda. Man, the barbecue place up the road opened back up. I got some pulled chicken, some baked beans. It was delicious. All right, so right back in here, right? So if this is an entity that has one of my attributes, that has health, I'm running through the dictionary, my dictionary, right? And then I'm saying, okay, you took damage. We're looking at the damage source from here. I do need to put in something like if damage source is, you know, can you, where, I wonder where I don't do this like often at all. I'm wondering where I put it in. Let me save first. I'm going to just shut down. I want to make sure, like, just regular how it is, I can punch something and it won't blow up in my face. Can you read Discord so I could actually give you code snippets? Yeah, I can pull up Discord. Boop. Vice, can you read it right now? Yes. Gotcha. Here, we'll just get rid of... Whoops. Ignore that, everyone. I didn't mean to maximize my failures. Emergency pull of chicken. I swear to God, like, pull off. I've never thought of that in a dirty way until the people across the pond, because it wasn't just Oats. I know a couple other people, and it kept coming up, and they're like, "Oh, that's a funny thing you're saying." I'm like, "What? It's a pull off." Oh, and I found out what it was. There we go. That's the taste of beach justice. There we go. All right. I should really heal everyone up. Let me get a powerful spell here. We'll put that in there. There it is. The big rust orb. Let me make sure I put the healing focus on. Oh God. All right, everyone. Whoops, that's transmutation. Ignore that, everyone. Here we go. There we go. You'll be fully healed. Your friend's a dick and got in the way. There we go. Bear. Oh, God. Hit you a couple times with this. Don't run from my love, damn it. There we go. 40. 44. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. Alright, I can read this. So, if damage is not elemental damage, source return. Do stuff with elemental source. Good. So, but my question here is where... can I seamlessly put that in... I guess I could, right? Because it would just go here. So I would do, like, if... I don't think I can. Oh, that's right. I don't think I can. So I would have to do it in here then, right? So I'd have to do, like, if... I'll put in, yeah, damage source. It'd be DMG. No, I can't do it here either, right? So I think there's a way to do this. How am I doing it elsewhere? Wait a minute. Like, I do this elsewhere. Shit. Is it something like that? No, it's not, right? Am I close? I've got to find it in the code. I do this so rarely. Wait a minute. Let me look at something here. Let me go to... block, entity, station, nexus. Scroll down. Right? So this is something where I branch it out. But we're getting close. We're getting close. I thought that would have done it. Not all code paths return value in lambda expression of type on damage. Introduce damage. Local for damage. So it's trying to autofill for me. I don't trust this shit. Yeah, and see, it wants to make it a variable, and then it just wants me to pass the variable. Maybe that would maybe onto something. All right, first things first. Let me go down here. Let me comment that stuff out. I can put it back in. By the way, ChatGPT is very good at giving advice on C# syntax. You know what? That's a good thing. Let's take a look at good old AI. ChatGPT. I think they're making ChatGPT like the AI stupider because there's too many humans that are, you know, afraid of AI, it seems like. Like before it used to be like really good, and all of a sudden, you know, over time, over time, it's been kind of going downhill. I really thought that would have worked. So what if I try and do this? Oh, now it's not showing me anymore. Wait a minute. Show potential fixes. Yeah, so it wants me to introduce a local variable here. So it would get rid of that. So it wants to do something like this. But I would be making my own undamaged delegate. That's not what I want to do. And it's still upset. It's still upset. You know what? Just get rid of that. There we go. Is it because there's nothing in here? Okay, so that's not it. All right, ChatGPT. I want to figure it out first. I don't want AI to tell me. But I do kind of want AI to tell me as well. You will need to return stuff from this Lambda. What type is this delegate? What return type does it have? I think it just has... let's go into it here. So yeah, undamaged delegate. Fritz has resubscribed. Thank you very much, Fritz. My favorite modder is streaming again. Yippee! I appreciate that, Fritz. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, the return would just be damage, right? Right? So wouldn't that technically be a float? Control click this delegate type. Float. Right, because it was damaged, so it wants a float. So I gotta have too many windows open. So let me do this. Let me just comment this out. Because really, something like that should make it happy, right? I guess not. Wait, would it be like no, it wouldn't be return. Would it be return? I think it would be return. Right? So something like that makes it happy. So, because I'm doing the curly braces, right? I actually have to specify return. Okay, so we got that. Now let's cut all of this out. You know what? Seriously, with my pointer? There we go. So if I just returned that, so I need to do an if statement here. If damage source is it'd be what is it? Elemental damage source. And then I'll do an else. So the else can be that. And then this one, if it is this damage source. Right? So it could be something like that. What are we thinking here? To be honest, it's so painful with somebody with less coding experience to slowly figure out the stuff that you figured out long ago. Hey man, we all start somewhere, alright? We all start somewhere. And the thing is too, unless you run into this stuff all the time, you know, how are you going to know? I was really curious, so that's why I reached out on the Vintage Story Discord. Normally I like to try and figure things out, but I have so many things that I want to put in this mod, and it all takes time. And if it takes me, you know, more time to figure out something like this, I mean, that's time that I don't have to put in, like, my prisms that I want to add, and the gateway portals, and, you know. So I sucked it up. Alright, so weakness, resistance, and strength. So I should be able to do a similar thing right down here. Quiet, wolf. Quiet in that cage. Don't make me shoot projectiles at you anymore. Oh wait, I didn't copy the whole thing. This is the whole thing I want. Quiet, wolves. I'm thinking here. Alright, so we don't have strengths in this one, so I can just get rid of the strength. We'll get rid of that. Whoops. We'll get rid of that. And then I believe I have one more where it's just a weakness. Yeah, I do. Hopefully this works, and I don't have to touch this for another 3 months when I decide to have another harebrained idea. and then jumping right into it. Hopefully. Maybe. Just maybe. Wait a minute, did I not... Okay, wait, I think I messed something up. So NPC modifier. NPC modifier, so that's that one. Oh, I went a little too far down. Okay, that's what it was. Alright, so this is if you have the weakness. Oh, my old code was kind of dumb anyways. Whoops. Oh, I never made... That's right, so I never made a, just a weakness version of this. Okay, so that's why I had it in. Alright, whatever. And then down here, so it's the same thing. Okay, I think that... Nope, I have just strength here. I got one more. That's right, I tried to mix and match so people didn't have to put in, you know, like a strength and a resistance to everything. Boop. Alright, we're gonna scroll down, comment that out. Of course, this has more. I'm gonna copy this out. I really should make these methods. I know that I should. Okay. Oh, and I got some stuff to clean up here. There we go. There we go. And there we go. That was my problem. My fault. Okay. Save. Let's shut down. For me, main bottleneck is not code, but content part, mostly animations and tweaking. Oh man, hallelujah. Same here. Do you know how embarrassing long it takes me to do like graphical stuff? And then Vexus, boom, freaking epic awesome dragon that, you know, does everything, textures, you know. And I'm sitting there for like weeks on something that looks like, you know, passable. Like, oh, I see what he was getting at there. Okay. The only thing that I'm proud of for my stuff is in the ViesCraft mod, I put in hella detail into those machines. That's the only thing I'm proud of. Let's even my most proud texture that I made here. Let's just take a look at it here. My Eldrathium. I'm like, oh, I love the colors, but do you see that? Do you see that? Just winking you in the face? That's how bad I am. Do you know how long it took me to make this texture by accident? Like this was a total accident. I just kept doing things. I could not recreate this if I wanted to, which sucks because I want to do elemental versions of this stuff, like imbued with elements. So, I don't know, that's going to be a mousetrap I step on eventually. Did everyone rest up? Yeah, look at you. Look at you all. Can I punch you? Or, yeah, you didn't crash! Woo-hoo. All right, now let's see weakness to water. Oh, shit! Ooh, one shot! It didn't even do anything. Wait, it did do something. Hold on. I gotta put that back in because I commented it out. False alarm. Hold on, everyone. I'm turning this boat around. Just one shot that thing. I feel bad. I feel bad for it. It didn't do anything but exist in this world. Maybe I'll give it a rabbit or something. I don't know. You know, make the NPC feel better. Ah, this. I couldn't see what elemental type it thought it was hit by. Oh, let's just do this. There we go. It doesn't equal none. Tell me what it is. Oh my god. Oh wait, I need to do something else here, right? I need to do if, and then I can say damage source is elemental damage source. Then I can take all of this and pop it in. Fireball. Aw, Wolfie. Alright. Insufficient mana. Hold on, let me admin myself max mana. There we go. Do you work in a team with Vexus? I'm Verlia. Yeah. Verlia was taken on Twitch, so I made Vexus name. Yeah. Oops. Oh, it was one shot because I had the powerful spell on. That's why it was one shot. I'm so sorry, Pupples. I'm so sorry. You're all right. You forgive me. Okay. Oh, hey, it's working there. Look, hit by heal. Cool. Let's do Healing Orb 1. Let's take this off. So it's right now it's statically set to water. Shit, wait. Okay, no, 8 points of damage. No, that would still be 6. So it didn't exactly get hit harder, right? It didn't get hit more. Okay. We don't have crashing now. We don't have crashing. Quiet, Wolf. You have no rights in this world, Wolf. You howl at the moon. There is no moon right now. Right? Yeah, there's no moon out right now. Wait, no, that's the old day star. All right. So it hit for 6, even though the weakness is supposed to be water. All right. But technically, yes, Arondis is my partner, and sometimes I throw things at Vice like stabs and whatnot. Yeah. I'm going to be throwing a flying dragon, right, at you soon. Those dragon models, oh my god. I can't wait to get those elemental creatures in here. Oh my god. Looks so good. And you just casually, in like, you know, what, a couple hours, right? You're like, yeah, done. There it is. Epic. Freaking amazing. All right, so this is not working the way I would have thought it would have worked. So let's go back to here, because it's definitely in here somewhere. I can minimize that. Calculate stats, that is the multiplier. I think that is fine. So for the weakness and resistance amounts, that should be damage. Oh, that's okay. That's why it's not working. I think I need to make different versions of these methods. One that can take in damage source, one that can take in elemental damage source. I think that's what I need to do. Let me scroll up here. Let me just scroll up. Because now we're back to what it was doing originally, right? It wasn't recognizing those damage sources. So we go into here. That's for the players. Calculate stats. That is the modifier. See, I'm going to have to change. I'm going to have these take in either damage source or elemental damage source. I get to get rid of this soon. Because I don't want heal as an element. I want it as a spell type. So I want dedicated healing spells. I want you to do like minor healing, major healing, regeneration, you know, and I want it to just heal. So this is going to have to change, but not yet, but it will be changing. Here we go. So this is what we're looking at here, calculating the JSON. Yeah, because see, like, even though it may see that it's an elemental damage source, it's still getting stripped because with here, it's just kicking it back to damage source, right? Now, what's the best way to do this? Is it literally just copying and pasting the method and then just changing, right? You know, having it be like one of those, like, by the way, to start playing VS, and it's kind of annoying to look for hotkeys or config files to be able to configure mod. It would be nice if you add config lib compatibility. If you have anything to configure, it's quite convenient to have all settings in open space access via menu buttons. So it's a mod. Let's pull it up here. What is it? Config? Wait, what is Taylor's Delight? Want to look at this first here. You add round storable buttons and clasps. Oh man, I thought this was something else. All right. Okay. Never mind. All right, so what is it? Config. Hey, you're touting your. I think I've seen this. Yeah, so it just converts it. It changes the configs to being like a GUI. Shameless self-promotion. I think I've seen it. Yeah, I don't know. Eventually, I'll be looking at that stuff when I have everything in. I have almost all of Tier 2 working. Tier 1 is in. Tier 2 will be in once I make the Bastion and the finish the Prism system. And then I have to do all of Tier 3 and then Tier 4. So at that point, I will then be looking into compatibility with other mods. A lot of people want me to do X skill stuff. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Probably not, but maybe, right? Like those again. All right. I'm horsing around. I'm screwing around. Let me gracefully shut down. I could throw models into you, mostly items. If you need, you can request something. Just ping me in Discord. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Let me tell you that sometimes, like I know what my strengths are, and they're not with. It's not modeling. Wait, cancel. I made some fire elementals, and flames are moving, and they have 5 animations. How long did that take you? 30 minutes? About half hour, you know, give or take. I did take a bathroom break and got a snack and some soda in there. Me, I'm just crying with 3 cubes. It's not going sideways right. Well, it's just like when you were showing me the elemental, right? And then you had like the whole plane with the animation. I'm like, you could do that? A treadmill, what? Looks fantastic. All right, so I think I need to. All right, I'm gonna start doing stuff because I think what I need to do here, right? It would be like elemental damage source. I'm not even sure if this is the right way for me to be doing this. Oh wait, no, I don't have to do that one. This one got like a hair that's just like fluttering. And then it's gone. Like what? What the hell? Elemental damage source. I'm thinking maybe this will work. Right? Elemental damage source. Now the rest of the code, I think, should be happier. Not, we may have to get it into counseling, because this is more work than I thought I would have had to do. We're gonna build it. Let's do it. And you know what? Actually, I want to re-enable my prisms, because I gotta work on those too. They're almost done. True. Boop. Alright, bring me in the world. Oh man, I gotta figure out the animations for those prisms. It doesn't do like a full 360. Towards the end, it like jerks weird. Which kind of sucks. Okay. Let's get out the weak one. 6 damage. Still 6 damage. It's not 9! Steady hand, Vice. Steady hand. Heal them back up. Whoops. I giveth and I taketh away. There we go. Big library is more than just GUI, actually. You only need to configure values and assets like item types or JSON patches. Then it's very hassle-free. You just add one JSON file into your mod that will describe all the stuff needed. And when you decide to make a config, please consider this. It might save time, might make it more convenient for users. Yeah, I mean, I'll look at it. I'll definitely look at it. So, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Does gravity do more damage to you? 9 points of damage. 35. It freaking worked there. Oh my god, and it's not working. It's not working for this. So it's specifically water. It's specific. Is there some? Do I have something statically set? I wouldn't do that, would I? Oh shit, I think I would do that actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I would statically set a damage type. Where would I have stuck that? Okay, where would I put it? Okay, think like past Vice here. Where would I put it? You put it where? I'll allow it. Up your butt and around the corner. Really feeling the 10th grade vibes going on here. Up your butt. You like Stanley in The Office when he got on a kick for that. I wonder if it's something like. I mean, I don't think it matters, but I'm almost like, do I make these like a different method, right? Like, what if I just put like a 1 in there, right? Just a 1. That way it's something different. And then I come up to, or I come down to here. Because these do have a, oh shit, actually these would just be the weakness and resistance type. So it wouldn't be this. Minimize that. It would just be weakness and resistance. Which would be this. Oh, wrong thing. Oh, no, right thing. So that one would be that. And this one, Let's see. There's no argument given for given that corresponds to the required parameter strengthen. I think I remember what I did here. I think I remember what I did with this. I am not proud of what I did with this. Shoot. Yeah, I remember. I remember what I did. Hold on. Yeah. Let's scroll down. That's the wrong thing that I did. Go to here. Let's just delete that. So that's 1, 2, 3. I believe it's this one that I wanna change. This guy right here. Now let's scroll down. All right. Okay, so that's happy. So it should go into here just to make sure it does. I'm going to put a print statement here. Armor references dot logger. And I'll just give myself a heart. And I'll say, incoming DMG. Boop. Do you have vanilla damage types mapped into yours? Like if damage if damage source from other mod have a vanilla fire damage, you'll handle it as the elemental fire damage. Not yet. I'm just trying to get it to work. that stuff comes after. let me get this thing. Let me get this thing working here. And then, sure. So it did take away 6 still, and it says hit by water, but it's not water. Hey, all I hear these days is these nuts from my son, so sharing it with you. Oh my god. These nuts. Why? Why? I'd be like, go to your room. Think about what you said. Let's go to your room. I wonder if this isn't working. Well, of course it's not working, but... Weakness. I kind of wonder if this is working the way I think it is. Because I didn't have that print statement come up. I'm going to put it right here. There we go. Incoming damage. Incoming damage. So it saw it there. I'm so sorry, wolves. I'm going to have to hit you a bunch of times. All right, so what if I put it in here and then hit the wolves? Oh man, you're getting low on health. You're still good. So it did not register anything there. Okay. Okay. Cut. Paste. Right? This is where I would have thought. Here, I'll do it to your friend here. See, it did not do anything there. Okay. Okay. Go a little further down. What about just weakness? Weakness. Oh, I'm gonna kill you if I do that. That's all right. Here, I'll hit your friend here. Nope. Cut. Paste. Hit by water. Ah, it dropped a gravity fragment. Isn't that nice? So it's not pulling anything here. Very interesting. Damn it. Nope, hit by water. Interesting. So it's not reading, it's not actually going into anything here. but it did here. I'm going to put a 2 here. I'm going to put a 1 here. And I'm going to put a 3 here. I got to see how it's parsing this stuff out. Stay still, damn it. 1. Incoming damage 1. Oh, sorry, buddy. No, I did. Awful. Half the time it doesn't even make sense, and that's the reply. I'm like, all right, moving on. Yeah. My generation likes to be random, ma. We'll inherit the earth. My kid today held me hostage because I was gone too long from the gym, so when I came home, he's clever. He wanted me to pick him up and wouldn't let me put him down. And then he wanted me to sit, so I'm like, okay. And then he gets up and he has a bunch of goldfish on the table. Ooh, okay. Yeah. So anyways, right, he has all this goldfish down. So what he does is he says he's all done with them. And he takes all the goldfish little by little and puts them in my hands where I have like a cup of goldfish in my hands. And then he decided to go, like, because I'm sitting on the couch and he's in between my legs and he's holding onto my legs like this and wouldn't let me up. But my hands had the goldfish and I couldn't, you know, if I put them down, I would have made a mess. So he did that, so I did not get up. Which was actually pretty clever of him. Yeah, he's smart. Smart little man. Like, no, daddy. So, yeah, alright, I'm gonna have to figure this out. I have macaroons apparently waiting for me. Although, you know, in a bit. In a bit. I want to try and figure this out. I still think I need to... You know what? Let me try... Incoming damage, right? Let me try to... Okay, change to gravity. Let's see what happens. Oh shit, not with that spell. Okay. With that one. Okay, so I see incoming damage 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, and 1. What? It's weird. It's like it's not even doing what I thought it'd be doing. Now wait a minute. Is this? Hold on. Let's shut down the game. Hold on. Let's rebuild. Share the macaroons. Share them. I don't know, you're so far away. And it's because of you that I giggled today with the whole pull-off thing on the highway. Pull-off! Ruining the sanctity of our highways. What will all the garbage think that people throw on the side of the highways? Hey, buddy. It still says just incoming 1, incoming 1, incoming 1. So it's like seeing it here. It's not picking one of these that I would have thought it would pick. Do a 4, 5, or no, 4, 5, yep, 5, and 6. Okay. I think what happens, I just have to rewrite this whole part. Yeah, it's tapping into here. That's it. And then it's like it's not going any further. That's it. Ugh. Yeah, I think I have to rewrite these methods anyways. I got some work to do. This should be gravity. Yep, just says incoming 1. Although that gravity should have done, so this should do 9 points of damage. 23 to 14. That is 9 points of damage. So it's like, it's working for the regular damage, but it's not working for my elemental damage. And I really think the thing that's holding me back is this. I think I need to put in another event handler right there. And I need it to be able to look at my elemental damage source. Right? Like that's the only other thing that would make sense to me. Because what happens when a player joins the server, I'm tapping into the health behavior, right? I'm doing the on damage, looking at damage source and the damage and the damage source, not elemental damage source. And then I'm applying, this modifier to the player, with that, right? But then every time I'm looking for that on damage, like and that's just for the player, right? That's because you can buff yourself. But either way, it's still using this as the hook in, right? So it's never going to see my elemental damage source because that's not the information that it's passing through. So it doesn't matter what I'm doing on the other side to look at one way or another. Like right here. Health on damage. Damage source. I think I need to make something else. I have no idea how to make this delegate here. I don't know if it needs to be registered or what. I don't think right? So this is float, damage source. I don't think it's true. So, okay, so I do damage, right? And it doesn't matter if I do, like, from my elemental damage or damage source. Right? But what I'm looking for already would have had, even if it was elemental damage, it would have been stripped down, right? Because it's just passing damage source. So how this doesn't know what extends it. Like if it was my elemental damage, then it would know everything from damage source because it extends it. If you pass your damage when you deal damage, then you will get it in the delegate callback. Nope, it won't. Wait, so nope, it won't. I hate the delay sometimes with this stuff. So what you're saying is, even though if I do elemental damage, it will have, like, even though it's only damage source that it's passing through here, it will know my elemental damage type. Okay, that sounds good. It won't strip? Then why is it acting the way it is? Because that was my thought. It's like, oh, it's not passing, It's not passing my elemental damage. It's just damage that it's looking for. But I don't know, maybe it is. But then why is it working for, like, gravity? Right? Because it works for gravity, but that is one of the base game damage types, is gravity. Although we could test this right now. Let's change the gravity in here. Let me do resist elements 1. No. It would be the enum. Enum magic element. Right, so we got gravity in here. Actually, that's going to piss off a lot of things if I just comment it out. Trying to think how to really test this, because right now I'm trying to pass water. But I guess my main problem here is that, where is it? I have way too many windows open. This modifiers, here we go. It's tagging into here, but it's not. Calculate attributes. Because like they have this behavior. Like they got the behavior on. Or else they wouldn't have the tag floating above their head. Put breakpoints, look into actual values. Yeah, I think this is going to be a thing I work on like a little later. Because I have macaroons now. And I'm kind of hungry. Like I felt confident with what I was doing. I want to get rid of all of these though. I don't need all of this. I know more now. I can trim this up. I can pretty this up. I can be more efficient with this. I know more. Which is, honestly, it is kind of a cool feeling, right? Like, you come back to it and you're like, I was so young and dumb. Because, right, if this is elemental damage source, but the problem is that, like, it's not even coming to this. Weakness. Oh, wait, how am I patching this? Oh, wait a minute. How am I? Let me go to a patch. Let me go to the patch for the wolf. I don't have it up. Patch wolf female. One tag, the weakness, the resistance, and the strength. Okay, so it's actually not going where I thought it would go. This should be going. I'm going to minimize all of these because it shouldn't be hitting any of these. Actually, the only one it should be hitting is this one because it has a weakness. It has a resistance even though it's null, it's none. And it has a strength even though, again, it's none. But I should see this pop up here. I should see a weakness, resistance, and a strength. You know the funny thing? You're gonna love this. It will make you facepalm. I don't really have experience using breakpoints. Oh. Breakpoints. Oh shit. Let's do the weaker one. 6 and 4. All right, so that's kind of what I would expect. Reality was that. Oh, that was an hour ago. Wait, what? Reality was that. It was an hour ago. What was an hour ago? Oh, anyways, gotta head out and get something to eat. Have a good stream. I missed that. I missed it, Oats. I'm getting sucked into this. Saying that you were... Yeah, saying you were saying so young. Looking back at yourself. Yeah, it was an hour ago. Hour ago, Vice. You look so youthful. The world hasn't broken him yet. Just holds the weight of the world. Alright, so yeah. 44, 38, so that would be 6. So these guys should be water. That was water attribute. Yeah, and it's still 6. Still 6. But I'm not seeing all of this popping up here. Wait a minute. Okay, here it is. On entity spawn. I was going to say, what the hell is wrong with me? No, no, I'm good. I'm good. Don't mind me. On entity loaded, so this would be all entities. I'm putting the, I'm looking at the health behavior, JSON, popping it through here. I'm making sure the attributes does not equal null. In which case, I kind of want to see one at a time, right? So I want to see if it thinks the weakness key exists. I got to see where the breakdown is. It could be with how I'm patching things. I literally could have a typo and not know it, because I do that more times than I care to say on a recorded stream. Once I figure this out, I mean, you know, and it's okay that I don't have it 100% figured out right now, because no one has given me any of the elements that they would like to see in the game. Like Verlia last night, you gave me nature, and I'm like, okay, I can try and make nature. Oh, it says false for this. False, eh? Well, that ain't cool. Wolfie. Attributes, weakness element RM. Attributes, weakness amount. Weakness element RM. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. How dare you. So that's why it's not going in here. Something. Okay, so what if I do gravity, right? Straight up gravity. Yeah, see, it's still not seeing anything, but it does have... Shit, am I doing this in a different way? Was another bit of part of my code actually, like, compensating for what I thought was working here? Oh, God. I hope not. Oh, God. Ooh. I was playing with my mods and discovered an animation bug that might have been here for a while, but with no report so far. Those make me feel so bad when I find those. There was one thing a couple updates ago, I ended up changing a bunch of recipes to like balance things out in synthesis, and I totally put in the wrong type of mage weave, like the wrong stance of it. So this hadn't been working for a while, and no one told me anything until like yesterday. And they're like, "Oh, I tried to make a apprentice hat, and you know, it's not taking it." And I'm like, "What do you mean it's not accepting it?" You know, because it would have helped if I actually, you know, tested instead of just assuming everything was fine. It's the element that cancels whatever ability you do. Everything. I think I'm doing this another way, honestly. I think I'm intercepting this in some other way. And I gotta find out what way that is. Yeah, because I'm doing the calculated stats here. I just don't know. I think I gotta figure this out. Because it's not seeing a tag when it should have the tag on here. Actually, for the wait, where's the bear, right? Because I was hitting the bear. And it is called weakness element RM, gravity. So it should be adding this in the attributes. Who knows? For all I know, my patch is completely wrong. Although it shouldn't be wrong, because the other part of my stuff actually takes this information right here, and it actually projects it, like injects it right in there. So weakness, gravity, resistance, frost. So I would venture to say, right, gravity and frost, I would venture to say that is correct. Obviously void, since it's the only element class that would by default not return a value. Did you both stumble upon something that I haven't? Am I too close? That doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. Full prism. Let's get rid of some of this stuff here. I don't need all of this up here. There we go. Right, because I'm seeing here that the damage source, right, and then I'm casting it to get the type to make sure it's not none. So it's replying back like water. Oh shit! You know what? That right there, that actually proves the point that even though it is damage source, it is actually passing the information. I stumped him. Void methods don't return values. Success. It was just a terrible joke. Okay. I'm like deer in the headlights right now. You know what it is? It's the macaroons are dancing around in my brain right now because I'm like, I wonder what flavors I have waiting for me. I hope one of them's chocolate. I love chocolate. Hope one of them's chocolate. A mint one. I would like mint as well. Maybe a peanut butter. Man, I want some ice cream too. This is what happens when I run a lot. And I'm like, I would like some sweets, please. Yeah, so this works. Okay. I think I know what I need to do. I think I know what I need to do. Elemental weakness modifier dictionary, right? So this is the damage modifiers, which is the same system here. Is it? Yeah, it's the same system here. Okay. Same thing. Pop into here. Yeah, it's the same dang thing. I don't know. I think I gotta revisit this. Something is not quite right. It's like partially working. I gotta figure that out. And that will be an off-stream kind of thing. Because I think we're gonna find someone to raid. That's what I think is going to happen now. To have a status HUD for spell effect timers. God damn it, will people stop demanding things? Would be nice to have a status HUD. You know what? It'd be nice to have a toilet made out of solid gold. Oh, man. Alright, let's find someone to stream. Who is actually playing this game? Man, I hope I have a chocolate mint macaroon. Who's playing Vintage Story? The fact that I have like 4 people watching, I think you guys don't have many options. That's what I think. I think you were stuck with me. That's what's going on. Oh, actually, hey, there's quite a few. Actually, quite a few people here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was 1 out of 6. Not many people playing, actually. That's why I'm at the number 4. All right. Who do we want to raid? I definitely got to figure this stuff out. I feel like I'm close. I'm at least confident that the elemental damage is also being passed over here. Like I'm confident of that. I just gotta figure out. You know what? There is another file, I think, that I'm gonna have to find and look at. I think, yeah. I think I know what I need to look for. I think so. We'll see, but I'm I'm like 70 something, maybe 72% sure. I think I know where to look. Maybe 50-50 coin flip. All right, let's actually pull some. Okay, so who should we raid? Shinji's playtime. Maybe 1.19.3. What? Come on, man. 1.19.7. Don't you want to roll the dice and blow up your game? From Stone Age to Iron Age. Okay, maybe. What else we got here? Let's see who shows up today. A bunch of assholes. Nah, I'm cool, bro. We got Stop, Cozy Time, Super Bear Wars. I don't know. Does anyone know what they roll a d6? My D&D dice are actually... I don't know if you can see. I'm kind of in the way. There is a dragon skull right there. So my D&D dice are actually in a bag in that dragon skull on my wall. Just feel free to spam questions into mod development channel. It's hard to do the mod development channel. Like I put in the one thing right, and then you gave advice, and then someone else gave advice right, but you can easily get like the wrong advice and rabbit hole down. And honestly, I don't talk with people enough to know like who knows their stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know. I may do it, but something like this, it's also hard to get advice when, I mean, your code is like all over. You know what I mean? Carry a full set of dice in my travel bags. Well, see, you could like break out into D&D sessions. I used to carry D&D dice around, you know, years and years ago with all of my RL friends before we all parted ways. Impromptu, I'd bring up the fighter, or sometimes I'll roll a paladin. Not so much paladin. Most times it was a fighter. My one buddy would be a monk. My one friend Zlek he would buy like the obscure books like Psionicis, right? And he's like, I'm rolling this class, and my poor friend would have to like read the book, right? And like, I don't know how your class works. Like, well, I bought it so I can be it. It's part of the game. All right, I'm just gonna raid someone at random. I want these macaroons. This person. Wait, they speak English, right? Oh, they're not. They're offline. Offline. Back up. Let's refresh. Well, it's a good thing I didn't raid them. I guess we'll raid this. You know what? I've raided this person before. We will raid this person. 1 second. Their contents for... Yeah, that's okay. You can have some cursing. There we go. All right. We are raiding... exclamation... Oh, nope. / raid. There we go. It's for mature content audiences, everyone. So just be careful. We're all adults here. I think we're fine. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Once the system is in, like, I still have time because, again, no one has given any elements that they want to see in this game. So... I mean, so far, I got like 10 elements that I ultimately want, but I don't know, maybe all 10 elements go in. Which means that I'm going to have to redo some textures, right? Like fire crystals and fire stuff is going to probably be the same, but, you know, I mean, there's going to be like 9 other elements, and I'm going to need textures for them. So we will see how that turns out. And I can't wait to put this bastion in. This is going to be a fun multi-block structure. I'm looking forward to this. But all right, everyone, thank you so much. I'm gonna eat some macaroons, and I don't know. I may go get some ice cream. I want a strawberry milkshake. We will see. We will see. I may be live streaming a little later as well, a little later tonight, or maybe not. It depends on if anyone wants to actually chat. All right, have a good one, everyone. Bye. Think about what elements you want to be as a mage. Bye.